Hey, thanks for checking out this video. My name is John McElhatton, and in this video I wanted to share with you some tips on network marketing training and network marketing education and helping you understand where you can go and what fundamental topics that you need in order to be successful. So anymore, network marketing is getting to a whole new field because online business and entrepreneurship is really combining these things that people have noticed help a person be successful. So if you can really think of these tips as on one side of the line, as Eric Worre has said many times, it's easier to continue than quit. And on the other side of the line, it's a whole lot easier to quit than continue. So to be on that side of the line where you can have that momentum, where you can be consistent, start to understand the habits and the action steps that will make you money, there's certain things that you have to have in it. So the first tip is making sure within your training and your education that you are getting personal development. Because one of the great phrases of all time is that the only way that you can make the world better is to make yourself better. So it's tremendously valuable to always be understanding how you can grow as a person and how you can get that thing in between your ears very fine-tuned. The next part is personal responsibility, being accountable and measuring what are the actions that you're actually taking each week, each day, and even for those of you who are analytical minded like myself, to really look at is what are you doing each hour. The next tip is to understand the classic network marketing training of just people building, of relationship building, and being able to go through the process of meeting a completely new person and then building that rapport to find out, hey, what are their likes, their dislikes, their goals, their concerns, what are the things that stress them out, and learning how to input a qualifying question that is completely genuine to who you are and what you want to know about the person. At the same time, find out if there's any sort of opening or if a offer or an opportunity is right for them where they're at in their life right there and then. So for example, I was meeting a new bud who was going from sort of a stranger, met him on common ground, which was at the gym, and then going to a possible friendship. And so we met in just simply sharing the story of what each other had gone through. And within that story, so I was telling you about how I've been in home business since 2011, and you know, all the roller coaster rides that make you stronger, that make you wiser, a bit smarter and more resilient, and then let him know, okay, well, what are you into? And one of the things that he was saying that he was interested in going into was the skill set of learning how to be a masseuse. That was very interesting. Figured, you know what, that is something that is also takes some entrepreneur guidance, also takes some marketing guidance where you essentially learn on your own of how you're going to do it. And so decided, you know what, I'm thinking about going to some networking events and thinking about going to some meetup groups, just meeting some similar people, just, you know, like-minded, that sort of stage. And what he heard was, he thought I was inviting him to something such as a Amway event because he had actually been invited in that fashion to a Amway event. Now, I personally have never seen any evidence that Amway is something not good to get into. I have not seen the substance for that because anymore I need the substance to see, okay, show me the sheets that actually shows whether or not it is a scheme versus something very legitimate. And considering how long that they've been in business, it really has me question it when someone says that that is a scheme or scam because of how long they have been in business. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do is, since the words that came out of his mouth were pyramid scheme, usually it's because of a misinterpretation of what's going on, a bad experience, or misunderstanding, or really a lack of openness to find out, okay, what is the substance versus the noise? So if you've ever gone through that sort of thing, I want to give you some tips here on also how to do that in the classic relationship building sense, and one of which is to ask some more questions on where they were at. And so what I really found from that was that it turned out that he was open to it because once we got through the barrier where he really felt that it was all about sales. You know, you had the byproduct, then you had to sell. So that's a big tip for you as far as your training and your education goes, that although the industry is direct sales and there's, you know, the whole bunch of different subcategories within direct sales, network marketing in its sense, the way the business model works, is really much more relationship building and direct education. It's making sure a person has enough information on an opportunity or an offer so that they can then make an informed decision. It's nothing on, hey man, I guarantee you X, Y, and Z will get you a certain result and you'll be so happy with it. That's more along the lines of what he was thinking it was. So with that, he agreed to just give me honest feedback on what I was doing as far as being a potential customer was concerned. So it really helps when you have the right training to be calm in the situation, be open-minded, be understanding about where a person's at, and find out, okay, through questions, what a person's perspective is, be willing to listen, be patient with it, and then as the education understanding goes, let them know, hey, you don't have to do a single thing as far as joining or anything like that with me, but all I want is your honest feedback. And if you'll do a one-time deal with me here, if you love it, awesome. I can go ahead and give you a discount referral price. But if for any reason that you don't, just give me your honest feedback. We can remain friends. We don't have to talk about it ever again. So it's an option of how you can go about that. Now, the last tip for you is understanding how to incorporate the latest marketing trends that are going with building a business. For example, social media. So how can I use Instagram and Snapchat to reach out to more people? So understanding how to find your strengths, find your weaknesses, and really fine tune into that is really special for your education and your training. So what I want you to do right now, one, if you found some of these tips very, very valuable and helpful, make sure to give this video a like. Also subscribe and comment below with any tips that you think that I should mention for the next video and any aha moments that really helped you out as far as where can I get great training and what do I do in terms of building my business. Also want you to click on the link and subscribe to my list because I've got some great video trainings as far as helping you build yourself and your business, both mentally and in the execution phase, so that you can learn how to use online marketing in the right way. And you can learn how to motivate yourself when you're less inspired, how to get in the game plan where you're more consistent, and best of all, be able to go out there and prospect your warm, your cold, and your really hot market to get results. So, thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to my list. See you next time.